Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Tsukihime. When last we left off, well, need I really say more than what's on the screen currently? Need I say more? I can scroll up if you wish. But, well, let's just say it is known. But let's get back into it, shall we? Tears. Her face. Her face is neither sad nor happy, but a single line flows down. I don't know what it means, but naturally, I hold her body close to mine. I can feel her warmth. My raging heart seems to become strangely calm from it. Kohaku-san, I'll stop Akia, so you get away with Hisui, and you don't have to come back. You've been locked in this mansion for 10 years. You can be free, and you don't have to force yourself to smile. Shiki-san, everything, you... Her lips mouth the word, new. I didn't want her to say those words, so I closed her mouth with my own. It was really just an instant, just a touch, a fleeting kiss, but unforgettable. I raise my head. I release her. In place of the doll-like Kohaku-san, I smile with all my heart. Well, it was really short, but living here with you was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really like you the best, Kohaku-san. See, there's a reason why she's best girl. I mean, even Shiki says so it's got to be true. Shiki never lies. Let's do this. The only thing left is to stop Akia. No, stop. As I move to open the door, her voice rings out to me. No, Shiki-san. You can't stop Akia-san like that. I turn around. Shiki-san, you have to stop Akia-sama. Kohaku-san stands there, not with a smile, but with a truly sad face. Kohaku-san, why does she look like she's about to burst into tears? Shiki-san, did you really mean that? She looks directly at me. Her eyes implore me to confirm what I just said about liking her. I nod. Kohaku-san shuffles over to me and holds my hand. How long were we like this? Kohaku-san doesn't say anything. After holding my hand like a child, she smiles once more and places my hand against her chest. If that's the case, then please make love to me. Oh, right, this scene. I knew it was coming up soon, but I forgot it was, well, now. I thought there was an intervening scene. If I knew there wasn't, I actually probably would not have ended where whatever. If you do that, then you should be fine without Akia-san's help. Make love? What are you? I'm talking about having sex. Hisui-chan and I were both brought to this mansion for that purpose, you know. Kohaku-san says such a thing with her usual smile, as if discussing the weather. Sex, but it's too sudden. My voice comes out weird. Yes, you may not know this, but we are called synchronizers. Simply speaking, we can project ourselves into someone else to increase their powers. But it only works if the person is of the opposite gender. Akiya-sama is a woman, so we could not synchronize. That's why she had to drink my blood to form a fake bond. Boom. My body heat rises. It isn't the wildness of my heart earlier. It is the true feelings of Tono Shiki coming to light. That is... You were unable to return her feelings, right? So there's no other way. Please, have me. If we exchange our bodily fluids, then I'll be able to help your condition. If you do so, you can return to normal without Akiya-sama's help. I really can't ask for anything more. If I won't be a burden to Akiya, she won't have to drink any more blood. And really, I want Kohaku-san too. But I still feel there's something wrong about this. Shiki-san, were you lying when you said you liked me? Kohaku-san saying that with a smile. I start to lose control. It wasn't a lie. I always wanted you. Please let me give you strength. If you don't, you'll die and be unable to stop Akiya-sama. Saying that, she embraces my hand tighter onto her chest. Tender, yet firmly elastic. Feeling the breasts of a young woman causes my head to spin. And very, very, very soon cutting. But I think there's still a couple more things between that. Now and then, I think. I understand. Kohaku-san is just continuing her act. I understand that she's just using me. But still, that's something important to me. This alright? Are you really okay with this, Kohaku-san? Yes. Because I love you too, Shiki-san. I know that smile is fake. But I believe the words. I want to believe in those words. I draw her close to me. When I kiss her, it's a violent, passionate, stealing kiss, completely different than before. And, well, the music stopped, and the music is, I'm sure, about to change into something very different in just a moment. So, here's where I will be pausing, and then we will be resuming as soon as the scene is over. So, see you in just a moment. And we're back. I did accidentally skip very slightly too far, like a screen or two at most. And I don't mean like CG or sprite or anything like that. I just mean like a literal 1 or 2 screens of text at most. I'll go back and check to be sure, of course. I was distracted replying to a message on a DM, IM, whatever, a Discord message about something this weekend. Anyway, I'm rambling. I have D&D on my mind. I guess that's what happens whenever I try to multitask when I'm, skipping and usually not replying to messages when I'm recording because I'm recording. But yeah, this was a very, very similar scene to the one that Hisui, or the one with Hisui. Yeah, the one with Hisui. I think technically Akia's was also similar to that as well, but not in the same way. I don't remember if I described Hisui's or not. I didn't really describe this one too much either, but it was basically let's have sex. We have sex and exchange bodily fluids, and then Shiki's like, no, but I don't want to have sex with you. I want to make love to you, or some other. Actually, I think he literally said that. Is like, because I love you and not for whatever the synchronizer thing is called. And then they have sex again, and then the scene ends, and then it's a new day. Basically, I think it's just the scene ends, and then Shiki goes to sleep. Is like, I'm sleepy, and then he goes to sleep, and then now we're here, which is 11, Nanaya. And just to double check, oh, I can't actually go back from here. That's oh, that's vaguely annoying. Anyway, yeah, Shiki fell asleep post-coitus, essentially, is what happened. Keep looking at my phone, expecting a message that's not going to come until probably tomorrow. I'm an idiot. I hate replying to somebody and then them taking 12 hours to respond. Anyway, I blankly stare at the ceiling as I continue lying in bed. Kohaku is nestled beside me. I can only hear her breathing softly. She's probably asleep. I reach out and clench my hand into a fist. Alright. I don't feel any pain or dullness. It feels like her warmth is still around me. It hasn't gone through me completely, but I can feel my energy gradually increasing. Soon, I'll be able to move as I wish. It's no use hurrying to Akia's room, so until then, I want to quietly linger here with Kohaku-san. Shiki-san. Close, nearby, I hear Kohaku-san's voice. Please don't answer. I just want to say something. It's just my spoken thoughts, so please just listen. Her voice is strangely calm. I nod quietly and continue to stare at the ceiling. I can feel her gaze shift towards me. I'm not the girl that you think I am. I don't have a sense of self of my own. Even now may simply be just another act. A long time ago, I was always quiet. I never understood why people smiled or frowned or could ever discover the meaning behind it. When I think that I did have a self. Until I was brought to this mansion, I really was alive. After coming here, I was forced to know unbearable pain. I think that is what destroyed my true self. I just became this doll that was just here. It was more bearable and it was the only way I could survive. But even though I did that, it didn't solve anything. So, I searched for a purpose and started to act to fulfill my purpose. I was a doll without any identity, so if I wore the right clothes, I could become anyone. But even if I became someone else, it was just an act. I could laugh or cry, but I could not understand if I was really happy or really sad. Isn't it funny? In order to protect myself, I cast away my identity and became just a doll. But the more of that I do, the more broken I become. I became good at acting, an expert at lying, and could deceive anyone with my smile. But as I try to fulfill my purpose like that, I keep losing myself that I wanted to protect. Just what is happiness? What is this thing called sadness? I became unable to even remember the meaning of pain itself. But when I remembered one thing, my heart would become agitated. When I would remember that boy who disappeared 8 years ago, I would get this feeling I could not understand. The boy who was always playing in the garden, who knew nothing about me and invited me with his eyes. I didn't like him or hate him. I was just scared. After trying so hard and becoming a doll that can endure the pain, I felt like I would realize it was all an illusion when I watched that boy. When that boy lost his life in the garden, I was watching by the window. He died saving the girl that was not even related to him by blood. I couldn't pull my eyes away from that scene. The reflection of my face in the mirror was terrifying. It was the first time I ever hated anyone. Because I was really frustrated. I hated him, and only him. I hated him to the point of tears. I don't hate Makihisa-sama. I really didn't feel anything at all towards him. Towards Shiki-sama, who killed that boy, or Akiya-sama, who was saved by that boy, I didn't feel anything at all. I guess I was just taking it out on someone, because I couldn't understand why he did that. I just kept watching him, his discarded, bloody body. Did he value someone more precious than his own life? Otherwise, he would never have protected Akiya-sama like that. But if he could do that, why didn't he ever help me? Why were the people around me not as kind as he was? I don't know what that feeling was, but in my emotionless days, only that boy was shining. Slowly, Kohaku lifts herself up. Oh good. I completely forgot that this happened. Oh well. And there we go. It is now marked. But that's it. Oops, am I an idiot? I might be an idiot. Okay. I don't understand this feeling right now. I'm very happy right now, but that might just be another charade, right? Hey, is it alright, Shiki-san? Believing in me, someone who doesn't know if she loves you like you do me? Didn't I say it before? I don't even know what kind of person I am. Since I'm just a doll, I can become any Kohaku that I wish. So, this Kohaku that you say you love, it isn't me, it just might be another pretend Kohaku. She speaks with a satisfied smile and a wavering voice. But that can never be true. It's not true. Acting, faking, that doesn't have anything to do with it. You are you. A truly mean-hearted person can't pretend to be truly kind. Her arms are super long in this drawing. I just realized that. Like super long. I don't know if you guys would be able to tell just depending on how I censor this. But yeah, her arms look real long. Anyway, no matter how you act, you are still the same inside, Kohaku-san. That's right. Even if it is just an act, Kohaku-san seems like she's having so much fun. That means she's enjoying that role. If it was her dream, that could become real if she really wished for it. Yeah, even if everything was just a lie, I would still like the another new Kohaku-san. I think that should still be like the other new Kohaku-san or something like that. I don't think another new Kohaku. I would still like the another is a correct term or phrase. Definitely. Kohaku-san nods happily. That's true. I thought you'd say that. Her lips draw close. Then she launches a surprise attack and kisses me. Her tongue slides into my mouth. I feel something hard. Something descends down my throat. Hey, Kohaku-san, what did you make me swallow? Something feels so good. The ever-present pain in my body fades and drowsiness floods over me. Hey, Shiki-san, I just have one last question for you. Which Kohaku do you like the best? Her close yet so distant voice. I feel faint. Even still, I have to answer her. I don't know. But I like this Kohaku. I speak as if in a dream. She looks at me in total surprise. Yes, I like this Kohaku the best too. With an unmatchable smile, she quietly stands up. The sound of a kimono being changed into. She must be out of bed and putting it on. Well then, Shiki-san, I have to take responsibility for what I have done. With a smile, one completely different than up until now, her true smile, she leaves the room. What are you doing, Kohaku? My consciousness flickers off and on. What's going on? My body is finally healed, but this time my mind is fading. What am I doing? I rouse myself awake. Kohaku. What did she say to me when she left? I have to take responsibility for what I've done. You've got to be kidding me. Why did she try to do everything herself? There isn't any need to continue acting or hide anything. I would do anything for her, so why is she still trying to go alone? Forcing me to sleep? Was she just worrying about me? It's really beginning to piss me off. I get up from bed. The desk is so far away. Damn it. What kind of drug did she give me? I have to go to her room once and I have to clean out her room and take all her medicine away. I somehow walk and collapse onto the desk. On top is my knife. I must have put it there after taking it out of the drawer. Crap. I fell asleep again. What is this strong drowsiness? No matter how hard I try to fight, it won't help. Damn it. Kohaku-san, I'll pay you back for this. I grab the knife. Ka-chink. It flies open. I take it and... Man, this is going to be extremely painful. Thinking that, I slice the nail of my middle finger. The acute slicing pain drives straight into my brain. Take that. I pull the knife back out from my nail. Every time my finger feels pain, the sleepiness goes away. Wrapping my finger with a handkerchief, I stopped bleeding. Well, if it's like this, it won't stop me from gripping my knife. All I really need to do is hold it anyway. I don't even need the physical strength required to cleave through things. Damn it. Don't do anything foolish, Kohaku. I jam the knife in my pocket and fly out of the room. I can't let Kohaku-san and Akiya face each other. If I can prevent that, then something that can never be taken back will happen. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end off this episode of Tsukihime. Next time, we start well on our way to the final confrontation of the final route in this visual novel. I'm excited, so I hope you are too, and I hope to see you all there.